I can tell you that there are so many days when I just really sit and think about myself and think about the things that I want to do, things I want to accomplish. And even I get overwhelmed. There are times when my confidence level is so low, but then I begin to think about all of the things that I have been able to accomplish, and not on my own, through the Lord, and all of the places He has taken me. No, He hasn't taken me to other countries, and though I've been, to quite a few places in the United States, but He's taken me through and to the places where He wanted me to go. And a lot of times I just don't think I've taken advantage of that, or just thought how good God has been to me, because I'm always and have always been, and still now compare myself to, not necessarily others sometimes, but compare myself to where I am now and what I could accomplish if I had a little bit more confidence in who I am. And so my simple step of faith is just getting there, just getting to that comfort level of where I am comfortable with who I am, even at this late stage of my life. I just want to be comfortable with who I am and where I am, and begin to thank God. Begin not to miss what He has done for me, what He's doing for me, and begin to just encourage others to be there and to do that too. So today I want to encourage you, just just enjoy life. Just follow the Lord. There are some days when I get what I call the imposter syndrome. You hear that a lot. What's the imposter syndrome? People think that for me, this is, what I say about it. People think that you are more than what you are, that you've accomplished more than what you've accomplished. They see the outside. They make up this, I don't know, this vision of you that they have that's bigger than what you really are. And a lot of times you buy into it and you smile and you say yes, but then you start comparing. What have I really accomplished? What have I really done? Um, and it can be a little overwhelming, and it could make you feel like I'm an imposter. It could even get down to, say, for me, it gets down to the fact that I love hair. Um, I have several wigs. I love them. I love them. And even though they're my brand, but there's a different me when I'm at home and I sit down and I take off my makeup and I take off my hair and I brush up my own hair, and I just look in the mirror of who I am. Who is Joanne Swain Nesbitt? And uh, it's different from what people um, see out. But I love myself. I thank God for who I am. But sometimes we get caught up in somebody else's vision. Let me just put it that way. That's what we should not do that. If you want to brand yourself, there's a certain look that you have. It's a brand, if you want to call it a brand or whatever. And that's what I had to start saying. This is my brand. I'm not an imposter. This is who I am. This is my brand. But I also want people to know who I really am. And I want to know who I really am. And I'm beginning to know that right now. And I feel real good about it. I feel real good about it. And just to let me just backtrack. I no longer have the imposter syndrome. I am feeling really good about the me that God has made me to be. And as he continues to work on me, as I continue to take the steps of faith that I need to, and I think I will always be taking those steps of faith as long as I'm living. And my goal is now, with whatever time I have on this side, is to please Him and to do the things that I feel is giving Him the glory. And so I want to just talk to you a little bit about that tonight. And I think I've done that. I hope I haven't confused you. I hope it hasn't sounded like I've been rambling on. But I want all of you to know out there that there is an authentic you that you can love, that you can be proud of, that you don't have to think of yourself as an imposter. You know, if there's one way that you look to the public, and one way that you look at homes, big deal. Take down your makeup. Look at your beautiful face that God has made. Take that hair off and just love who you are. And then the next day, if you want to brand yourself and start over again, do that. But take that simple step of faith in the Lord and thank Him for making you who you are. Because truly, every one of us has been fearfully and wonderfully made, because we've been made by God. And it's all good. So take your steps of faith in yourself. But have that bigger faith, faith that lies in your faith in God. And get on about doing what He wants you to do. Move through life doing what God wants you to do. Talk to you again soon. Bye.